Hello everyone, here we are. We're going to be starting a new game here, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing, and we're going to be playing on the PS5. So I just kind of want to show the intro here and some of the game features. Monster Games iRacing. There's Brad. Oh, but no midgets in the game, just 305 sprints. David. Oh, that was a hit. Look at that dirt fly. Looks like there's some tracks that aren't in the game. It's like Charlotte. Alright. So let's get on in here. Mute the audio because usually the YouTube doesn't like the music. But you can see here, this is the 2022 game. At the very top it says that the 2023 season update is now available, but that's like buying another game. It costs money. So here we have the career mode, and you're probably pretty familiar with how the career mode works. We won't get too much into it because I think it starts playing a video, which we'll do a career mode as we play the game. Here we can view our medals. So this is by track. It has your number of races, your wins, your medals, and also this is the AI difficulty, which is, I think, a very important thing to report, not just, hey, have you wanted this track on easy a whole bunch of times? So we can see here there's a whole list of tracks, but some of these are actual real tracks and some of them are not. But if you like racing fantasy tracks, then they're there. Here's where you can modify your car. So it looks like you can modify a sprint car, the actual World of Outlaws 410 series. Here's a late model. That looks pretty sweet there. Looks like we have the Dirt 360 Dirt Cars 360 Sprint cars. So these are the same cars that you will actually see in the career mode, and we're actually going reverse order of career mode. You normally work your way from the other direction up, and here's the Pro late models. And then we're going to see the 305 Sprint cars. There they are. And I haven't spent a whole lot of time here in the paint booth. As you can probably see, the car is just one color. And here's the street stocks. So here's the series that are in the 2022 edition of this game. I'm hoping the 24 edition has more tracks, and it has more series that you can race. So these are the series we're going to be working through. And you can customize your driver here. It's a really cool feature. So let's look here. You can do a quick race. So that's just one player, where you can pick your track, you can pick your series you want to race in. We can kind of look at it here. So there's 47 tracks, and here's the street stocks, 305 sprints, pro late model, and 360. And it looks like you can get the 2023 late models. Here's the late models. Here's the 2023 410 sprints, and then here was the 22 410 sprints. And I think there's some others over here you can add to the game. Of course, this takes money. Of course, they want to make money from this effort. I'd rather just be releasing the next game, but that's just me. Everyone likes things differently. That modifieds, a lot of people like those, and the big blocks. And then here are the midgets. You can also do championship, which I'm not really going to do one, but again, you can pick your series here. And I think you can modify your season how you like it. And you could play with someone else if you want to play with someone else locally. Of course, you can play online as well. You can play multiplayer there. You can go to the store and read the news feed. So August 15th, 2023, they released for $30 some stuff there that you can get, which is like the cost of another game. All right, and then in here you have your options. You can set your modes, like for example, how difficult do you want your AI to be if you don't race online, like if you want casual, normal, skilled, expert, or advanced. Do you want a manual or automatic transmission? You know, do you want identifiers on where it shows the position and name above the car? If you want your car to shake when you have wheel-to-wheel contact as well. How hard your AI difficulty are. How much damage would you like? You know, you can do none, you can do light, you can do full damage. How long of a race you want to do? And I think I've seen people, they do 200%, which is, man, you gotta really love this game to do 200%. I like the game a lot, but that's a lot. And then the flags, you can do no flags, relaxed, or strict yellow. And then if you need any assistance in driving the game, the stability there kind of helps you keep control. Driving assist, I think, helps you from entering corners too hard and stuff like that. And wall avoidance kind of keeps you away from the walls. It slows you down if you get kind of close to a wall. Also with the AI, you can change their skill range, like if you tag somebody or something, how well they can control their vehicle, how much stability they have, recovery from like if someone gets hit or something like that, as well as how consistent are they from lap to lap. If you want everybody like bumper to bumper at the start of a race, you can decrease this value, or if you want them to be a little bit farther apart at the beginning of a race, and then also when they race each other, they can be a little bit more forgiving with a higher value. Also the incident frequency, how often they cause crashes, and then how about the impact forces and the qualifying difficulty. You got easy, normal, hard, and then when you're practicing how many more cars you want to track same time as you. Sometimes these quarter miles, they can get a little crowded if you have more than 5 cars. You can go through here and change your settings on your wheel, and also I guess even with your controller. And then the audio settings here, how loud do you want to hear each thing, like the music, the race music, the kind of finish music of each race, the effects, your car, the other cars around you, when there's skidding or people driving close to the wall or something like that. Collisions, how loud is the announcer, the crowd can really boost your ego if you're not too careful. The ambient, so there's wall reverb there and treble and bass. So if you're not familiar with dirt racing, this is really good. It's particularly if you're new to it, which I recommend. If you want to watch more of the channels, I can teach you things as well. If you drop in any comments or questions into the chat, I'll be glad to try to answer as much as I can. But how dirt racing works, there's these heat races that define where you start in the race, or at least determines whether you make it into like a dash or in a B main or C, wherever you land. You qualify, so that's when it records your lap time to see what position do you qualify, and then that determines which heat you land in. So if there's only like two heats, then the odd positions would be heat 1 and even positions would be heat 2, and you would start in order by your qualifying. Also, if you qualify really well and you finish really well in the dash, say you finish in the top 2 in the dash, then you will end up in the qualifying dash, which means you automatically go to the A main no matter how bad you finish in the dash. And then there's the mains. So you're trying to finish as high in the mains as you can. So usually the A main is around 20 to 25 drivers, and every position every main you finish after that, if you don't make it to the A main, is lower than 20th to 25th, and they just add however many people are in that race. So here's some of the mains that goes all the way to F main. That's kind of crazy. So if you do qualifying or after your heat, if you finish 10th in your heat, then you're in the F main. But this is really good data, really interesting information if you want to check it out. All right, that's all we have. So next time we'll see you and be starting our career mode and the introduction into that.